I've really been blacking out a lot lately. And blacking out is fucking awful, dude. It's like the exact opposite, or it's like a way less cool version, I should say, of being the Incredible Hulk. You know, like at least Bruce Banner woke up out of his foggy haze going, oh fuck, what happened? You totally saved a school bus full of kids from the fucking Joker, dude. I wake up from a foggy haze like, oh fuck, what happened? You called your ex begging for her back, and when she told you to get help, you told her to go fuck herself. Because I'm a drunk dialer and texter. That shit is awful. I don't mean to do it, it just sort of fucking happens, you know? Like, oh man. The thing is like, I know I should go sober, but I don't want to because sober people are fucking terrible. Like, they're really awful. And you know how you can tell a sober person? They'll let you know. Oh, I don't drink. I don't need to drink to have fun. You know who is sober? Teetotaler? Donald Trump. You know who is sober? Used to be drunk? When sober? George W. Bush. Helped create ISIS. How better off would the world be if George W. Bush had stayed a fucking stumbling drunk in Texas? You know, the world would be so much better off, man. It's only the alcohol that fucks me up, though. Like, I'll eat drugs all day long. Like, I mean, I'm an acid eater. I eat 4 hits because I'm like, microdosing. That's for pussies. Microdosing. Micro what? Why would you do that? If you can't take the floor melting beneath you, don't fucking play with the big boys. You know? And look, here's the thing. I'm 44 years old. I grew up the white minority in a brown neighborhood in the 80s and 90s, in a meth neighborhood. And I came up with a simple solution for what drugs I'm gonna take or not take. And it was, will this drug make me suck a dick or sell all my shit? And if the answer was yes, then I didn't do those drugs, you know? It was just that simple. Like, you never see a tweaker with like a dope-ass comic book collection. It just doesn't happen, you know? Like in Pulp Fiction, if Bruce Willis's character had been a fucking tweaker, he would have sold that watch a long fucking time ago. I don't know, man. You know, the thing is with drugs and people who recover from it, I know we're supposed to applaud them, but I don't. And I'll give you guys a good example here. I was a huge Amy Winehouse fan. I was such a big fan of hers. She was so, give it up for Amy, she was so great. You know what my favorite thing that Amy Winehouse ever did was? Die at 27. Because she never got the chance to grow up and suck and get sober. You don't understand, I did all the drugs. I even wrote a song about it. Went #1. Here's my new version. You know that I went to rehab and I found the Lord, the Lord, the Lord. Now I don't need drugs to have fun. How lame would that have been, dude? Fucking terrible. Just fucking terrible. Oh, man. I don't know, I just have a hard time in life and I need something just to get by, you know? Like, I get down on myself, and I think we all do. And a lot of times I wish I was somebody different. Like, I fantasize about being somebody else. And it's not like I wish I was some big dick rock star or celebrity or anything. I just feel like my life would have been vastly superior if I was born severely, and I mean severely, mentally retarded. But like with a good, loving family where you're the center of their whole fucking attention, like Sarah Palin's kid or some shit. We're just doing this. Do you know how much money I spent on drugs and alcohol to get to that point? These lucky motherfuckers have it for like free, you know? And if you can do this, they give you a medal. They give you a medal for that shit. I never got a medal. I never got a trophy because I was an awkward kid. I was just told, no, Chris, there's no pizza party for you. You can't catch a ball, and you cost the team our championship. Fuck you. Fuck you. A lot of people get on me for doing that bit because they're like, oh, you shouldn't make fun of retarded people. I'm not making fun of people with Down syndrome. I'm saying how much my life sucks. I'm saying people with Down syndrome shouldn't say the CL word, all right? Oh my God, you're such a Christian Lopez. You're so stupid. You shouldn't say the CL word. That's very hurtful to Christian Lopez's. I don't know. Maybe it would have been cooler if I was like born crippled. Like, cause it like, well, first off, Harry, I'm standing on my own leg power like a fucking sucker. You know, like Larry Flint, gold wheelchair. That's boss shit right there. I want a gold wheelchair. Stephen Hawking had a wheelchair that talked for him. That's dope as fuck. You get good parking and seating at all sporting events. All I'm saying is, like, I'm spiritually and emotionally handicapped. I just want the cool shit that goes with it. All right. You know what the main thing that you get when you're stuck in a wheelchair your whole life? You don't look down upon by society when you go to a hooker. They're not even called hookers. They're called sex surrogates. I saw a documentary where a mother got a sex surrogate for her 22-year-old son that was like born disabled. And everybody applauded the mother. They applauded the sex surrogate. I'm poor, fat, and ugly, and I got no game. But when I go to a hooker, oh, I'm looked down upon. This is bullshit, dude. See, I deal in shame and disgust. Like, if I could deal in pity, oh, that would be great. Pity's like a huge step up, man. Fucking, there's no shame and disgust sex. Well, there is, but you gotta pay extra for that, you know? Yeah, I don't know, man. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys just for a second, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I think the thing I love most about Adolf Hitler, Hitler was a vegetarian and a dog lover. Not many people know. I mean, a brutal dictator, mass genocidal fucking guy, loved dogs and vegetables. I just get weird. I just don't like it when these fucking limousine liberal sorts go off about, you know what we did this weekend? Can I tell you what we did? We adopted a homeless dog. How good are we? No. You want to be a good liberal? You want to be a good person? Adopt a homeless person, all right? There's no homeless dogs. Well, this is Miguel. We found him downtown in the Arts District when we were brunching. Who's our little homeless guy? You're our little homeless guy. We're not quite sure what he is exactly. We know he's half heroin addict, but we're not sure if the other half is schizophrenic or severe bipolar. But either way, we love him. We love you. I don't know, it's a crime. You know what the worst part about being homeless is as a society? Is the way we treat them. We pay all kinds of lip service to the homeless, but we don't actually do shit for them. You know what we give homeless people instead of a house? A fucking phone. We don't let these people go to the bathroom anywhere. Blake's gonna throw a homeless person out of here if they gotta poop really bad. Now we give them a device that they gotta plug in. And what the fuck are they supposed to do with the device? Hey man, got any spare Bitcoin? They're supposed to find a place to live on like Airbnb box. Get some food on leftover Grubhub. I don't know, man. I think their dating site is called Dumpster. You just swipe left or just swipe right. Yeah, that's a moaner. Yeah, the Dumpster app. Yeah. Actually today, speaking of it, I was driving home from work and I'm at the light and I see a cute homeless girl begging for money, you know, and she was fucking cute too. So I roll down the window and I give her $1 and I just say to her, you know, I want to say that I think it's wonderful that you're out here asking for people's kindness and their charity as human beings instead of prostituting yourself. And she looks at me, and I swear to God, this is totally real. She goes, "Oh my God, thank you so much for that. I'm so stupid. I've totally got a pussy, and men will pay to fuck it, won't they?" Oh, this whole time I could have been balling. Oh. Then she looked at me and she goes, "I'm not gonna fuck you, dude." I'm gross. What can I say? Like, I have to talk myself into masturbating. Do you know what that's like to have to get yourself liquored up and talk yourself into jerking off? Like, hey, buddy. Had a couple of drinks. What do you say we go home and watch a little bit of that internet porn we like watching so much for about 5-10 minutes till we're done? No. Look, you said you would clean your room and clear the garage out, and you haven't done any of it. And come on, dude, you know you want it. No, and just to be honest with you, to be really honest, look at you. You don't work out. Why would I even want to touch you? This is disgusting. It sucks that even my inner dialogue is a fucking asshole. You know, this shit's awful. I don't know, man. You know, I do watch porn. All men watch porn, obviously. And normally I've got the class enough to keep this sort of thing to myself. But, you know, I gotta tell you, I was watching this movie today, and this shit was fucking hot. I mean, it was fucking out there wild, and I just gotta tell you about it. It's got this guy, and he's got a full-on sex slave. And they're like lost in the desert, and they're wandering, and they come across a town, and then they knock on this guy's door for a place to stay. And the guy's like, "Yeah, come on in, I'll give you a place to stay." 2 hours goes by, then all the men of the town come to the guy's door and are like, "Hey, so not that hot guy, we all want to fuck him." And the guy's like, No, gay sex, that's bad. Look, he's got a sex slave, and I got a daughter who's a virgin. I'm gonna send you out to 2 girls, and you can just fuck the shit out of them, do whatever you want. So they get fucked and raped and beaten almost half to death. And then the guy who's got the sex slave is so angry that he kills his sex slave and cuts her into 12 pieces and... Fuck, I owe you guys an apology. I am so fucking stupid right now. That's not the porn I was watching. That's the book of Judges, chapter 19. I always get my hardcore rape murder porn and the Old Testament confused. I'm so fucking stupid. Oh my God, dude. You know what my favorite part about telling that joke is looking at all the women's faces I'm telling it, and it's like... And then the punchline comes like... Oh, thank God, he just hates Jesus and not women. Oh, what a relief. That is so great. Oh, man. You know, we're all Americans here. And I'm just gonna say that as Americans, we are some of the stupidest fucking people in the world. We have so many dumbass sayings like, find what you love for a job and just do that, and you'll never work a day in your life. What the fuck kind of shit is that, you know? No one's gonna pay me to smoke pot and watch South Park all day. It's just not a job skill. It's not a job set that's out there, you know? You know, I applied to be a waxer, but no one wants me waxing their vaginas. No, Korean women have that shit on lock. Yeah. It's gross when I do it. Before Ron Jeremy got into trouble, he's a scumbag, but he put out a documentary like 10 years ago. And in the documentary, Ron Jeremy talks about not liking his job sometimes. And I thought, yeah, most of the women probably don't like your job sometimes either. But I thought, Ron Jeremy is bitching about his job. I feel like everybody can bitch about their job if Ron Jeremy's bitching about his job, you know? You know what I seriously do for work, honestly? I do pest control people. I get out there, I kill rats and roaches every day. And you know what it takes to kill rats and roaches? You gotta go through an intensive 2-month training course. You gotta get licensed by the state 2 fucking times. And there's a state regulation board, and if you fuck up at all, you lose your license and can't get hired at all anywhere in the state of California. I should have become a cop. They don't give a fuck who you kill. All right, this is going over well. Yeah, this is really crushing it right now, dude. You know, I'll be honest though, I remember the first time I was at work and I had a little mouse caught on a glue board and it was still alive, you know, and I had to like step on it and kill it. And I was so fucking glad that I didn't get a boner. That's the wrong time to get hard when you just killed a small animal, you know what I mean? Like, I already don't think too highly of myself, man. Shit's fucking bullshit. I don't know. We say lots of dumbass things though, like, you know what I hate the most that we say here in this country? You're perfect just like you are. Don't ever change, you're perfect just like you are. Fuck that shit. No, you're not. None of us are. I was listening to this, for one, I'm all for fat shaming. I'm a big fat dude and I fully support fat shaming because it's not a healthy lifestyle. I was listening to NPR and there was a lady on there talking about fat shaming, and she had mentioned that doctors fat shame her. Doctors. That's like your bartender telling you you've had too much to drink. Listen to the bartender. It's like your mechanic telling you got to keep oil in the car to keep it running well. Oh man, no one's listening. Whatever, fuck. I could just be up here just putting this up to my butt and farting or doing Eddie Murphy's old bits and no one would give a fuck. No one would give a fat fuck, dude. Oh man. You know, it's like telling Q supporters facts. They don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't know. It is crazy shit with this last 4 years, you know, because I'm sick of being told that we have to listen to and respect Trump/Q supporters. No, we don't. It's like telling Tom Brady he's got to listen to that fucking armchair quarterback who told him the next day what he should have done. You know? The worst part is, though, they act like they're fucking skeptics, genuine skeptics. No, they're not. A skeptic is somebody, I'm a skeptic. You take the information, you evaluate it one way or another, and you make your decision on that. They're not skeptics. They're fucking parrots who watch way too much Fox News. I want my country back from the blacks and the gays. All right. Nothing. All right. Jesus loves you. All right. America's the greatest world. America's the greatest nation ever. All right. Yeah, wow. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here in a minute, but before I go, I want to say one thing to you, and I mean this from the absolute heart, people, okay? I was just talking a lot of shit on Christians, and I should, because they're fucking retarded. I'm sorry, but like, especially these Trumpers, like, if you read the Bible and the Constitution and treat it like it's an Apple user agreement, fuck you. You lost all rights to everything. But I do wish a lot of times that I was a believing Christian, because it's an easier way to live your life. And I know in my heart of hearts that if I really truly believe that the Lord loved us so much that he sent his only begotten son down here to earth to be nailed to the cross for our sins, he would have masturbated like this. Nothing. All right. That's it. All right. Frank Meyer, you're up to introduce the next act, my friend.